Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you are new here, please subscribe to our channel and leave a like. As for our returning viewers, welcome back. Prime Video's new show Multitude has got individuals talking, however maybe not for the explanation anybody could anticipate. The Mental Loathsomeness series follows Dominique Fishback's Andrea Dre Green, a music fan who turns out to be progressively fixated on her #1 vocalist and who will go to more prominent, hazier lengths to acquire her approval. Swarm was made by Donald Glover and Janine Neighbors, and it includes a realistic intimate moment with star Chloe Bailey, who plays Dre's sister Marissa, and Damson Idris, Marissa's sweetheart, Khalid, which caused a ton of to notice the show. The sexual moment among Bailey and Idris shows up in the show's most memorable episode, inside the initial couple of moments of the show. In it, Fishback stray watches her sister and her sweetheart engaging in sexual relations from the entryway, and when Khalid sees she is watching he grins and gestures at her ceaselessly. Its realistic nature prompted a great deal of discussion online among watchers. The Mental Ghastliness series follows Dominique Fishback's Andrea Dre Green, a music fan who turns out to be progressively fixated on her #1 vocalist and who will go to more noteworthy, hazier lengths to acquire her approval. Swarm was made by Donald Glover and Janine Neighbors, and it includes a realistic simulated intercourse with star Chloe Bailey, who plays Dre's sister Marissa, and Damson Idris, Marissa's beau, Khalid, which caused a ton of to notice the show. The intimate moment among Bailey and Idris shows up in the show's most memorable episode, inside the initial couple of moments of the show. In it, Fishback stray watches her sister and her sweetheart engaging in sexual relations from the entryway, and when Khalid sees she is watching he grins and gestures at her ceaselessly. Its realistic nature prompted a great deal of discussion online among watchers. While certain watchers remarked on the scene in an improper way, there were other people who shared their considerations on what they had seen via web-based entertainment. A clasp of the actual scene likewise started to do the rounds on Twitter. Concerning scene being shared so broadly, one individual kidded, "I open up Twitter and the primary thing I see is that sexual moment, from Multitude, with Chloe Bailey and Damson Idris. You all horny AF on primary." Another client basically said, "I will ponder Chloe Bailey and Damson Idris' intimate moment until the end of my life. I simply know it." One Twitter client reprimanded Bailey for deciding to show up in such a scene, as they stated, "Where's the Chloe Bailey's guide please? She's been pursuing awful choices of late, she ought to have never done that sexual moment in Multitude and I'm not even going to go into her latest collab." Lately whether or not intimate moments ought to be remembered for television and film has turned into a subject of discussion, with some contending it should have been taken out from media. Pondering this discussion, one individual said in light of response to the scene in Multitude, Twitter saying they will watch Multitude now in view of the Chloe Bailey intimate moment is unexpected considering you all spent almost a year on here grumbling that intimate moments in motion pictures and television were pointless. In the midst of the discussion around the simulated intercourse, one individual piled a claim on Bailey for her presentation in the show overall by saying, "I love that Chloe Bailey acting abilities, she's so skilled, like what mightn't she at any point do #Multitude." Bailey has remarked on what recording the sexual moment with Idris, partaking in a meeting with cutoff time at South by Southwest that she was frightened of shooting the close second, however her co-star assisted her with traversing it was like. She told the distribution, "As open and liberal as I'm about my body, I was extremely terrified in light of the fact that I haven't had that many accomplices. Just like that sexual and open. Damson made it truly agreeable, you know, there were restricted individuals on set. It was a shut set. We in a real sense had a fun in the middle among us, and you know, we were making a joke out of it, so it removed all of the anxiety from that. I need to give a great deal of credit to him as a man for making me, as a lady, feel good in a real sense being crude and stripped," she added. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do so and also like the video and leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching.